Greetings and salutations. My name is Ronnie. I am a part-time reseller, and here's everything that I sold on the two main platforms that I sell on, which are eBay and Whatnot. For this video, we will be looking at the week from Monday, April 18th to Sunday, April 24th, 2022. Sold 21 items on eBay, the first of which is a Coleman Max camping backpack that I picked up for $1 at the local thrift shop. Sold for $10. Cleared out some older stuff that's been in my store for a while, so this thing, probably since January I just kept reducing the price and marked a bunch of stuff down, and lo and behold, whenever the price is low enough, people buy it. It's amazing. So this American Eagle green camo button-up shirt, which I thought was pretty darn cool, but I think because of the size, small, just doesn't sell as good. Finally sold though for $11 plus shipping. That American Eagle shirt was also a quarter pickup. This Obey hat finally sold. I think I sold it for $3. I paid $1 for it. I was ready for it to just kind of be out of the inventory. It was a total gamble. I wasn't sure if it was going to be worth anything, and lo and behold, it really wasn't. I originally listed these guys for $50, and it's the first pair of Jordans that I found out in the wild. I was really excited about them. So they do have some toe damage. The little baby got in a fight with a brick wall or something there. Wound up selling them for $10 plus shipping, so it came way down on my original asking price, but I only paid $0.25 for them, so still a good flip. This is a neat one here. I want to say that I paid $3 for this at Goodwill. It's vintage Adidas Nebraska Cornhuskers turtleneck. Sold for my asking price of $15 plus shipping. Sold another Woody, so I've sold 2 of them now. I've got one more at my flea market booth that I've got listed for $30. I should probably come down on that one a little bit just to kind of get it moved, but really good version of a Woody doll. I'd almost like to just grab it and maybe keep it for the collection, which I really don't need to do, but it is a really good looking figure. I only paid $12 for these, and they've been selling for $22 plus shipping. Thanks to my dad for this one. I didn't pay anything for it. A couple of old Cardinal hats. I think that maybe I gave to him, but they just didn't fit his head. He suffers from the same disease that I do, which is fathead disease, but I was able to sell these for $5 plus shipping. Box of oversized Jordan cards. If you've never seen these before, they're really cool. They're like probably 3 times the size of a regular trading card. It's the whole set. They weren't in immaculate condition. Somebody made me offer $5 and I accepted. Somebody got a steal on this one, I think. I paid $4 for it. It is a Callaway Polo, immaculate condition. I mean, basically brand new, size extra large. The logo there was raised, so it's kind of fancy, opti-dry. I was really shocked that this one did not sell for my asking price of $15. It's been listed in my store for a long while, and finally I just accepted a $7 offer on it. Interesting PC game that sold here for $3. This is like a you pick kind of bundle thing. And this is the one that they wanted out of that. They paid me $3 plus shipping for it. I only paid 10 cents for the game. I almost totally wrote this Funko Pop off because of the box condition, which is really bad. I advertised it as such. Whenever I looked this up, if it was brand new mint in the box, it'd be around a $60 pop. So I listed it for $20 and it sold within about 2 days for that asking price. Ah yes, the Grand Purse Experiment. So I was in my local flea market. One of the ladies that runs the shop part-time but also has a booth had a whole bunch of purses. She had like 12 of them, and they were all kind of marked down. I said, hey, would you be interested in making me a deal for all of them? And she said, absolutely, let's do it. So I paid $15 for like 12 purses. This is one of them. I listed them all originally with a starting bid of $5. None of them sold the first week. The second week, I did sell 2 of them, and this is one of them, winning bid of $4 plus $9.25 in shipping. And here's the other purse that sold, so you can see this one got bid up pretty good. So it sold for $10.38 plus $9.25 in shipping. I'm using this as a learning experience. I wasn't sure about purses. I don't know what's valuable, what isn't. So the prices were cheap enough that I could just buy all of them, list them all, just kind of let the market dictate what the prices are. And now I know if I see a purse, Love Betsy by Betsy Johnson, out in the wild and I can get it for, $2, $3, $4 maybe, then maybe there's some money to be made with that one. The other ones though, complete bust. But with these 2 purses, I did make my money back, so success. Bought this pair of Adidas track pants at a local flea market for $3, and they sold for $15 plus shipping. Pretty much brand new condition, really nice. Very early pickup for the thrift endeavor. So once again, I had it listed higher. It came down and down, marked it down to $5, and it sold. It's a dust cover for a stand mixer, like a KitchenAid mixer. I really had no idea what these would sell for, what the market would be for them. They're basically sweatpants, Adidas. They're from 2006. I bought them for a quarter, was able to sell them for $11. Who knew? I knew this was going to sell. I bet some of you that maybe saw my thrift haul video about this one maybe rolled your eyes at me like, why did you buy that? Once again, I paid a quarter for it. It sold for $7 plus shipping. Like, I don't really even know how you come across one of these, how you get one of these, if you have to special order it. I have no idea. I'm just glad that I sold it. I paid $6 for this Abercrombie & Fitch vintage windbreaker jacket. Had a best offer of $25. I had it originally listed for $35, knocked it down to $30. They offered me $25. I was ready to move on from it. So there it is. Trade paperback comic that I bought new from Amazon for $10 a couple months back. Read it, decided to pass it along to somebody else, and they paid $5 plus shipping for it. Another one of those very, very early on thrift store pickups. Was really happy to see it move finally. $6 plus shipping for a Rival meat grinder that I'm guessing it's probably from the 50s or 60s. It's got some years on it. And once again, I only paid a quarter for it. Thank you to my local thrift shop. Final eBay item was the Skechers Go Golf shoes. I got these at Goodwill for $3. They sold for $11 plus shipping. As you can see, they've definitely got some wear on them. I did not put any effort at all into cleaning them up. I was going for a quick flip, so I priced them accordingly, and they did flip. So I haven't included this in previous editions of this video, but it makes sense to kind of give you an overall dollar total for all of this. So I did $443.46 worth of sales last week. I had $244.46 in costs, so shipping fees, eBay fees, to give me a net sales number of $175.33, which is totally cool with me. I'm usually between $150 and $250 each week. I am very good with that because really like 85% of my selling energy has been focused not on eBay, it's been focused on Whatnot. So to have a little bit lower numbers, but to still have that much in money coming into my account, I think that's pretty good. But speaking of Whatnot, let's go ahead and cover that now. So during that time period from the 18th to the 24th, I did 4 Whatnot auctions. The first of which I sold $697 worth of merchandise. Again, I have no idea the breakdown on what my cost of goods were. I'm in the process of liquidating my Bricklink store, so it's possible that I lost money on all this stuff. However, most of that inventory was just sitting around, so it feels good to move that inventory, and ultimately what I want to do is to part ways with parting out sets and selling individual pieces, still do investment sets with Lego, but focus more on eBay, buying thrifted goods and things of that nature, because for me it's just a lot easier to keep track of, well, you buy a shirt for $5, you sold it for $2, you lost $3, right? Instead of if you buy a Lego set and you part it out, you sold some of the pieces for $10 and that's great, but then you've got 90% of the set that just sits around in your store and never sells. So it feels good to have a platform to start moving some of that inventory. So all of my Whatnot auctions were 60 new part lots, about an ounce and a half in each one of those lots. Minifigure draft games, so usually it's around 40 minifigures that I'm auctioning off in kind of a game style thing. And then in the last auction that I did, I'll talk about it here in a little bit, we also did some auctioning off of some sets in a game format. So the second auction on Whatnot, we had 111 items and our total dollars sold was $682. Third auction was 66 items, so fewer items, but more high dollar items, $724 sold. This one, I know what this one is. This one is from Saturday, and I bought a lot of Star Wars Lego figures on eBay. There were, I think, 89 of them. I spent $315 on that lot, and they sold for $724. I had about 5 hours worth of work put into that. I made an entire video about that entire process, so if you're interested in that, maybe look back one video or so in my channel and you'll be able to see that. But that was a successful flip, and so much so that I've gone ahead and I've purchased 2 more large Lego Star Wars minifigure lots, so I'll be reporting in on how that goes as well. Final Whatnot auction during that time period was $454. 113 items, so a lot more items, fewer rare Star Wars minifigures, so the dollar total is a little bit lower on that, and that does make sense. Thanks to my friend Google and the calculator here, we've got a total amount of sales throughout those 4 auctions of $2,557. So that feels really good. I think that my total sales last week were great. You can see that my Whatnot sales are dwarfing my eBay sales in an epic way. But once again, I go back to, well, you know, like what's my cost of goods? How much am I actually earning on Whatnot? It's easy whenever you do something like you purchase a $315 lot of minifigures on eBay and then you sell them for $725. You know exactly what your profit margin is there. But for all that other stuff, I view it as a net win simply because I get to make video content about it. I get to move away from that stuff, whereas it would normally be dead inventory. And that feels good. So I'm really digging Whatnot. I can see myself selling on there even after the parts store is gone, just buying random eBay lots, going on there, going live, selling stuff. That's a lot of fun. I think I've got really I've got 2 gripes about Whatnot. One I think I haven't shared with you guys, but I shared on my other channel, my vlog channel, which is Builder Buds. If you're interested in vlogs of what a dad and a son does, you can check out that channel. But I do a weekly podcast, and in there I kind of went on a rant about freebie giveaways, people coming into the stream and asking for a giveaway. It annoys me when people do that, especially if it's somebody that hasn't engaged in the auction at all, like they haven't said anything in the chat, they haven't bid on anything, and it happened. Somebody came into my Whatnot auction and they were like, in the stream with a giveaway, and it's like, no, I'm not going to, because I have to pay for shipping on that item and whatever the cost of goods is out as well. The incentive as a seller is that if you do a giveaway, you can have people follow you. The more people that follow you, the more people that get notified whenever you go live. But I'm firmly a believer that people are going to follow you if you earn that follow, not simply by buying their love by offering a giveaway. So I have cut out giveaways completely. I haven't done one in my last 2 Whatnot auctions. I have seen no negative effects from that. People are still clicking the follow button, and I'm still selling a lot of stuff. Typically within my Whatnot auctions, it's between 20 to 25 people almost every single time that are the buyers in the auction. So I don't need 80, 100, 150 people in the auction running up prices. I don't need that necessarily. Still making good money, still having a lot of fun. So I think I'm out on giveaways for a little bit. The other thing that started to kind of bug me and annoy me a little bit about Whatnot, I appreciate that they handle the shipping. But the thing that I didn't even think about before is that I would use the shipping cost in eBay and Bricklink, other marketplaces, to cover some of my packing materials. Things like business cards, bubble mailers, bubble wrap, all of those things cost money, and I would always account for those in my shipping costs. So now, since Whatnot is collecting all of the shipping fees, which is kind of a blessing and a curse, I am not seeing any of that money. So all of the packaging material that I'm utilizing, that is a net loss for me. I'm seeing no money from that at all. And that's a problem, especially on Whatnot, because people come to Whatnot expecting to get a deal. They're not expecting to go there and pay eBay prices. They're not expecting to go there and pay anywhere close to anything that's on Amazon. I've listed a set on Whatnot, and people are like, well, I can get that on Amazon for the same price. Okay, go ahead. Order it from Amazon. They're going to probably put the set in a bubble mailer and it's going to get crushed when it arrives to you, but by all means, you know. So I love the platform. I love the people for the most part. As with all things, there's going to be some annoyances. If you guys are interested in checking me out on Whatnot, it's Sold by Ronnie there on Whatnot. A lot of you guys that are subscribed to the channel came over to YouTube from Whatnot, so thank you to y'all. Appreciate it. It's been a lot of fun getting to know the community. I love selling stuff. I love interacting with people, and we're just going to continue on with the good mojo that we got going. So happy buying, happy selling out there, and we will see you in the next video. Take care, everybody.